Hi, my name is Susan Feltman. I'm the owner of Custom Design Sweater Studio, and I thought you might like to hear a little bit about the business. Custom Design Sweater Studio has been in existence since 1996 and has been online since 1999. But really, I have been knitting all my life, since I was 7 years old. My first design was something that I knitted for my class photo when I was in second grade. So really, I've been knitting for many, many years. I've knitted sweaters for actors, for opera stars, for Broadway producers. I have knitted for musicians, all sorts of people. My favorite project, people sometimes ask me what was the favorite thing you ever knitted. I worked with the design department at Nickelodeon, the television company. I helped to create a bright orange V-neck sweater which is worn by the character Shout in the TV show called The Fresh Beat Bands. And that was really fun to work with them. I enjoyed that. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about my usual kinds of customers. They fall into three major categories. There are the customers who are hard to fit, and if you are very tall or very petite, you know what I'm talking about. For instance, if you are 6'4", maybe you've never had a sweater that had enough length in the sleeves so you could actually roll up your cuffs. I can design and knit something for you that will have enough length in the body and the sleeves without being oversized or sloppy, just enough length so that you can actually roll up your cuffs. Or on the other hand, if you are very petite, I can tailor something for you so that it will be the correct length and will not be loose or baggy in any way. And let's face it, when your clothes fit you properly, it gives you confidence. You know, when you walk into a room at a meeting or a get-together, if you look good, you feel good, and people can sense that. So this is an important thing. Clothes should fit. Okay. There are also my customers who are looking to recreate something like a cherished childhood sweater that they've had for years and years, or something they saw worn by their favorite television star, TV actor. For instance, those famous red and green striped sweaters worn by a certain horror film star. And those of you who like those movies know what I'm talking about. Or the Zoso sweater worn by a rock star as he performed, or any number of other famous sweaters. Like if you have a favorite musician, you know sometimes they wear very distinctive designs on stage. You could have one. I would make it for you. Or if that sweater that Aunt Peggy knitted for you when you were 8 years old is starting to fall apart, I can recreate another one for you to look just like it. And I get letters from people thanking me, telling me how nice it is to have another version of that cherished childhood sweater to enjoy wearing for even more years. So it's really very nice to have. Okay. And lastly, there are the customers who are looking for the college designs, those vintage heirloom fraternity-style sweaters, the Richie Cunningham kind of V-neck cardigans with the 2 pockets and the stripes on the sleeve. Sometimes they have the letter knitted into the design. Or if you have your own letter, it can be sewn onto the sweater later. I've had people write to me and tell me that they've had the letter for years and never found the sweater to have it sewn onto. So I can design and knit just what you're looking for in your school's colors to really fit you, and you can finally put that letter on a sweater. Or I can knit the letter into the design if you don't have a letter. Some of the designs don't even have a letter, and that's fine too. Also, there are the round neck pullovers that have the school's initials on the front, or a single initial, maybe your own first name initial, however you would like to do it. These vintage heirloom designs never go out of style. They are just a pleasure to have as your own personal heirloom to wear on weekends and to wear to get-togethers and college reunions, just to have, to own, and to cherish for years. Okay, let me show you some of the yarn. This is a cone of the cotton yarn that I use. This yarn is wonderful, mid-weight cotton. It's not too light, It's not that like very sheer, flimsy kind of summer weight. It's not like that, and it's not a thick, chunky cotton either. It's a beautiful midweight that you can wear indoors year-round with a shirt underneath or not, as you prefer. Can be machine washed. So comfortable. It's really a nice cotton. And it comes in 141 colors. Really a remarkable color palette. There's everything. There's black, navy, brown, charcoal, white, beige, beautiful shades of blues. This color is called periwinkle. This is beautiful purplish blue, really a remarkable shade, such a nice color. I have several shades of pink. There's pistachio, there's daffodil, there's everything, gold. So let me know what you're looking for, and I'm pretty sure we've got it. And some of my customers prefer wool. I also sometimes knit in wool. There's a beautiful super merino wool, which is produces a nice thick, lofty kind of fabric, plump with a nice warmth and softness to it. That comes in 37 colors. There's also some extra fine wool that produces a flatter, more dense fabric. Sometimes people are looking for that. I can find that for you too. So just let me know if you're looking for wool. Wool is very expensive. That's why the colors are not on the website. But if what you want is wool, I can find what you're looking for. And these sweaters last forever, so it's well worth the investment. Lastly, I would like to show you the knitting machine. Here it is. Here's where I will be knitting and working on your sweater, tailoring it just to fit you. And it goes just like this. Okay, the yarn comes down through here, and I go back and forth, and then stop and shape the underarms or the neckline. I do all of the shaping here as it's being knitted. Every piece is what they call fully fashioned, which means that it's shaped as it's being knitted, which gives a much more flexible, comfortable fit instead of a factory style sweater where they knit the fabric and then they lay it out and cut it and sew the edges to stabilize it, which gives you a stiff kind of a fit and very uncomfortable side seams. Nothing like that here. These are fully fashioned, each piece knitted just for you. And we go back and forth. And as you can see, the fabric starts to come down here. So this is where your sweater will be created. Okay, I hope to hear from you. If you've been looking for years for the perfect orange and pink turtleneck with extra long sleeves and a sweater that comes down to your knees, or maybe you're just looking for the perfect navy blue cardigan with three-quarter length sleeves and a scoop neckline and little buttons, I can design and knit this just for you. It will fit you. It will be in the right colors. So send me an email, give me a call, fax me. I'm here whenever you're ready. Let me know what it is you'd like to have designed and knitted just for you. Thank you.